Hey everyone, what's up? Alex here with Off the Cuff Reviews. I am back again to bring you guys a special new video. This time we're going to be talking about another one of my favorite horror movies, and this one is called Hostel. So let's get into it. Hostel is a 2005 horror film written and directed by the one and only Eli Roth. This film spawned generations of other filmmakers to also join in on the torture porn aesthetic. This is a genre-bending film. This is one that really pushed the limits. You thought Saw pushed the limits in 2004? No. Wait till you watch Hostel, because this is the one that really changed the game for this kind of genre and this kind of horror, this kind of really intense, horrific horror that you probably won't really see in other places. A lot of horror films, they rely on jump scares and things like that. This one just relies on the horrific things that you are watching. This is one that will probably desensitize you to a lot of other things. There's a scene in this movie that is so horrific that I can barely ever watch it. Like, I have to almost close my eyes because I will probably throw up if I watch it. It is crazy. This movie is overall great. It stars a few up and coming actors that we eventually see in other things, but it basically tells a tale of a few friends who go over to Amsterdam, and when they are over there, they try to indulge in things like, prostitution and drugs and sex, and they eventually get lured in by a couple of women that are staying at their hostel. Once they are lured in by these women, they are eventually taken to see new things that they've never experienced before, and they arrive at this warehouse looking place with a whole bunch of armed guards, and it takes a turn for the worst after that. I ended up meeting a few of the actresses from this movie. One of them in particular, she plays Natalia in the movie, and her name is really hard to pronounce, so I don't want to pronounce it. I don't even want to butcher it because she's a really lovely lady, and I don't want to do that to her. But basically, I met her at a horror convention, and she explained during a Q&A that after shooting and being in this movie where she's basically naked and she plays this like sexy, slutty girl who kind of lures men into doing bad things that take place in the movie, and she ended up getting typecast as that, and she didn't want to be typecast as that. She didn't want to be sexualized in that way, and she said that it really hurt her career a little bit because she kind of got sucked into this world where like every filmmaker was like, hey, like now you're going to be topless and now you're going to be naked in this film, and it's like she didn't really want to do that. She didn't want to be typecast as the slutty girl in horror movies, and so she had to turn down a lot of roles she was saying, and that kind of sucks. She actually does a really great job in this film, and she's one of my favorite people in the entire movie. I loved her character actually, and I loved how mysterious her character was and how unhinged it felt when she was on screen. It felt like you were really like, it felt uneasy, even though she is really like beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, she's really beautiful and she draws you in, but you also have this uneasy feeling that something bad is going to happen, and something does happen, and so you are drawn in by these performances, and you get this uneasy feeling throughout the entire thing until the end. With all of that said, I'm going to wrap this up and give this movie an A-. There are a few flaws with this movie, but I feel like all of the strengths that come with the movie Hostel really help it and take away from the stupid tropey things that happen that you kind of overlook all of the tropey things that happen because it really just pushes the boundaries and makes you want more. Even though it's crazy and over the top and horrific, you want more. And that's why they ended up making a couple of sequels, which we will talk about in another video. With all of that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys stick around for more content, and happy spooky season. I have some really cool spooky things coming up that I hope you guys will enjoy. So definitely stick around, and I will see you on the flip side. Stay safe, everyone.